When you approach a pitch shot, it's really important that we set up to the golf ball in the correct fashion. Now the setup can be a mini version of a full swing, but with a few little added bits. We want to stand with a narrower stance because that gives us a bit more control, a bit less power. We want to stand with our hands lower down the grip, and we want to lean our body weight into our left side. And this is a basic pitching position which will give us more control than our full swing. But then there's a couple of additional bits we can do to try and change the type of shot we're going to play. If we were going to play a short pitch shot, we might go really narrow with the feet, really far down the grip, really far left. Then it would be a short backswing and a short follow through. If we wanted a little bit more power out of our pitch shot, we could go a slight bit wider, slight bit further back up the grip, and slightly longer back and through swing. We've also got the option to alter the ball position slightly. By having the ball further back in my stance, I'll generally have a lower flight, and by having the ball further forwards in my stance, I'll generally have a higher flight. Changing the flight of the golf ball will often also change the rollout parameters of the ball, how it lands and releases, or how it lands and stops. So if I play the ball more back in my stance, I'm going to have a real little low, chippy, chasey one, so it lands short and it can roll all the way up the green. If I play the ball more forwards in my stance, I'll often see a slightly higher flying shot that when it lands it comes down. So those two balls are exactly the same distance away from where I'm standing. One landed halfway up the green and one landed right there in front of me. And I didn't change clubs, obviously my only change there was my ball position. So we can talk about how the ball position can change the height of the shot and how the ball rolls out, as well as how the change in my width of stance, change in my hands going up and down the grip, and then my change in my follow through length can change the distance that I'm going to hit those pitching shots.